Hey guys, so today I'll show you how to change WSL1 to WSL2 and how to move WSL config files or all the WSL files to different drive. So let's get started, man. So first we need to set up the WSL files. So for that you need to go to control panel. Then you have to go to programs, then you have to go to programs and features, and then you will get that option, turn Windows features on and off. And you're gonna go to this part, and where it will say Windows subsystem for Linux, you'll just tick it, and then you have to reboot your system, and then you will have the WSL enable in your system. So after enabling WSL, you have to go to if you need to check your WSL files, then just run this, just run the AppData, and just go to local, just go to packages and canonical group, and you'll see that roaming state, and here there will be, here you will get that files, all the files like root files, and for WSL1. So this is the default directory where your WSL files will store. Once you enable the WSL files and install any distro such as ubuntu, and yeah, there are so many versions of ubuntu in here. You can select any, as I have the 18.04 LTS version in my machine, as you can see. Yeah, and I'm currently running that ubuntu 18.04 WSL version 2. So how to change the WSL 1 to WSL 2? So for that you have to check if you have the WSL and everything enabled in your system, and if you do, just run this WSL list verbose, and you will get version 1 if you have the if you have installed that ubuntu from Microsoft Store, and you have enabled the WSL from control panel. So after that everything, you will find the root files in here, and you want to change it to WSL2. So how WSL2 looks like? So I have changed the root files to different directory. Like I have changed it, I have moved it to my D directory, D drive. So if you go to WSL, then ubuntu, and you get the file system here. So it's what it look like in WSL2. So if I change it in WSL1, here are the commands which we will be needing today. So if I set it to 1, just 1, it will take a few minutes, as it is saying, and it will convert the whole WSL2 to 1. Yeah, so here are the commands which we'll be needing. This is to install the Choco that package manager for Windows, to install LX run offline, and through which we can move the directories, the WSL directories. So yep, it's still gonna take some time. So for further things, so we need to for WSL2 we have to put some codes to PowerShell to convert WSL1 to WSL2, and we also gonna need a Linux kernel, that custom Linux kernel, which we need to install uh, to get WSL2 to work. So as you know that mount any partition doesn't work in WSL1, so we need WSL2 for various things. That's why it is recommended to use WSL2 instead of WSL1. And you can get the kernel here. I'll give all the links in the description so you'll not get frustrated. So yeah, yeah, you can download the WSL2 Linux kernel version from here for x64 machines, and if you have an ARM device, ARM chip like a Snapdragon processor in your Microsoft book, then you can use this. But basically everyone is going to have the x64 version, x86. So yeah, x86 architectures version, that is the Intel processors. So go to just download this package, and yeah, and now conversion will still take time, so let's give some time to it. So yeah, if we go, so now we have the WSL. Just ignore this, guys. So we have the kernel, and this is the installer of the kernel. It will install the kernel. So yes, and it says click the finish button to exit the setup wizard. So it has installed successfully, so I'll give finish. You can just, if it doesn't get installed, just you can choose uninstall, then install it here, press install again, and it will get installed. So yeah, it's also mentioned here, you can see. Yeah, wait for a minute. Yep, here you can see yeah, you can use that. It's not here mentioned here, but you can choose that. If somehow the kernel isn't getting installed, just click on it here again and just uninstall, and then install again, and give a reboot to your system, and it will get installed. So let's go to a conversion. It's still taking some time. So yeah, it's going to take some time. Okay, conversion complete. So if we go to WSL, ubuntu, yeah, here are the root files, you can see. So if we see which version we have, now we can see that we have Windows version 1. So after installing that kernel, give a reboot to your system, and just use this command, and instead of 1, just replace it with 2, and just back out of here, just enter, and it will get it will convert to the WSL1 to WSL2. So it will take some time. So you also need to put some commands here, like this commands. Yeah, just copy paste, and you don't need to restart after just finishing this command. Just put this command to your PowerShell and press enter. After that, put this command, and after that, just use whatever I said. Just use this. this code. Yeah, just use this code, and you just need to replace 1 with 2 if you want the WSL 2, and that's how we do it. So it says conversion complete, so let's say it again. So WSL ubuntu, yeah, you will get the WSL 2. To check it out, you can just do this and it will show. And to check if WSL is working, just alright, WSL, press enter, and it should put into the WSL. Yep, as you can see, it's working fine. So I'm gonna exit out of here. Yep. So now, how to change the drive? How to change WSL to how to move WSL2 to different drive? So to do that, we need Choco for Windows to install Choco. Just need to do that. How to install Choco, and in first link, just press here, and I will give all the links in the description, so you won't need to worry about that. After that, just download Choco for Windows. Just press yeah, just copy this command here. You can copy this is for PowerShell, and if you want to install Choco via CMD, then you can use this command. But we are using the PowerShell, so you can just copy this command and you can just paste it here. You can just copy this command and just paste it here. It will install, and then press enter. It will install the Choco libraries, and you can check it here. Choco version, it will show you the version. Then just type Choco install that Choco install LNX offline, LNX offline. Sorry guys, so the program is LX run offline, so just put this command Choco install LX run offline, and to PowerShell, make sure you have the administrative shell, and just copy and paste it here, and it will install the Choco that LX run offline libraries, and you can use that LX run offline to move the WSL files to different directories. So if you want to move the WSL files to different directories, so different directories or different drive, you need to have WSL1. So if you are using WSL2, how you will do it? So first you will just convert WSL2 to WSL1 using this command as I've shown, and then after that you will get those root files, and after that you just gonna run this command. Make sure you have you just put the distro name here, and after that you will just put the directory or wherever you wanna move the WSL files to. After moving the WSL files, you need to convert to WSL1 to WSL2. So you're just gonna do the WSL2 and just press enter, and it will convert the whole thing. So that's how you move it. So if you see it like let me just convert it again. So I'm just gonna convert WSL2 to WSL1 and let it convert. So yeah, So just you just need to make sure that you don't move it while you are in WSL2. You always need WSL1 to move the whole directories, all the directories of WSL or all the files of WSL. So let's give some time to it, and you can then use you can use any Linux distros. I'll prefer the 18.04 LTS version, as it's fairly to say old enough to be stable than the 2004 version. And yeah, you can just, it will take some time. And what we can do with, yeah, you can see the conversion is going on in here. These are the root files, and the conversion is complete. So you will get the root files here, and you just need to move it. So for that, you just use this command. Make sure you have the Alexa on offline in your system, so or else you can't move it. So just to use that Choco, first you need to install the Choco libraries to Windows, as I've shown you how, and then you just install it. Install the Alexa on offline using Choco, and through Alexa on offline you can then change those you can then change the WSL files, or you can just move the WSL files to different directories. So as you can see, we have the root files here. Then I'm just gonna move it to different directory. So just copy this command, and make sure you have you know the distro version with the WSL list and verbose, and to show you the WSL that distro version. And we will just paste this command, and then make sure, like, I want to change it to ubuntu, not ubuntu. There was a spelling mistake when I first moved this distro to this directory. So I'm now gonna move it. So just press enter. Gonna set the sensitive attribute of the directory access to that. Yeah, I don't have the administrative access now, so sorry. So I'm just gonna run it as administrator, and I'm just gonna control copy paste it, and yeah, ubuntu. And make sure you are running the WSL1 version. As you can see, all the root files are here, and just press enter, and it will move all the root files, all the WSL files to this location, and it will take some time. Yep, it's recording. So as you can see, the conversion is done, and not actual conversion, the moving process is done. And if we go to WSL, and you will get the Ubuntu here, and you will get the root files. So yep, and then if you want the WSL1 or the WSL2, as it is in WSL1, so just run this, and just enter 2 instead of 1, and then just press enter, and it will convert WSL1 to 2. So yep, that's that. And yep, that's it. So let's summarize whatever we have done here. So you need to go to control panel, and you need to go to programs, then you need to go to program and features, and you need to go to turn Windows feature on and off, and you just scroll down until you find Windows subsystem for Linux, and just press OK, and it will install those files, and just reboot your system. This will install WSL files to your Windows machine, and then you need to go to store, and you just install your preferred version of distro. I prefer Ubuntu 18.04 for LTS version, and then you have WSL1 running. After that, you need to put some codes to PowerShell to enable some features, and yeah, you must have what to say, the 2004 version of Windows. Just go to OS build info. As you can see, it's the 2004 version of Windows 10, and just need that, and just copy paste this code to PowerShell, and then copy paste this code to PowerShell, and then just set the version to 2, and it won't affect your distro. Whatever your distro you're running, it won't affect. And and you can see the conversion is done. So if you go to WSL, go to Ubuntu, you can see WSL2 is running. So like if we check that out, you can see WSL2 is running. And if we go to WSL, start the WSL, should start. As you can see, it did. Yep. So that's how you move the WSL2. Remember, don't move WSL to different directory or different drive while you are running WSL2. Always convert WSL2 to WSL1, and then use that lxoffline command to move lxoffline command to move the WSL files to that new directory or new drive. After moving, then convert the WSL files to WSL2. So that's that, and I'm gonna finish the video now. Thank you guys for watching. Stay safe, stay healthy, man. Goodbye.